Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. So let's start with today's video. Before that, I'm giving you a quick revision what I have taught you related to this chapter in my previous videos. So in previous videos, I have told you about the history. I have given you an idea about the Griffiths experiment where he has concluded with the transforming principle, but Griffith was not having any idea about the nature, biochemical nature of his transforming principle. Then has come these scientists, Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy. These three scientists has biochemically proved that this transforming principle is nothing but the DNA through their experiment. But still there was a big confusion related to the DNA as a genetic material. So now I will start with the scientists who have proved that DNA is genetic material. So these two scientists were Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase in 1952. So Griffith has worked in 1928. Then Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy has proved that biochemical nature of transforming principle in 1944. And then these scientists have proved that DNA is the genetic material in 1952. For proving this DNA as genetic material, in their experiment, they have used two organisms. One is bacteriophage and other is E. coli, Escherichia coli bacteria. So what is bacteriophage? These are the virus infecting बैक्टीरिया. सो जो वायरस बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट करते हैं तो उन्हें बैक्टीरियोफेज बोला जाता है. इट इज अ वायरस. इन दैट कैटेगरी दे हैव टेकन T2phage. They have used this virus for infecting the E. coli bacteria. You know very well that this bacteria is present in colon, large intestine of human being. For proving this, they have cultured these T2phage viruses in two different medium. Culturing was done in two medium. The medium one was having radioactive sulfur and the other medium was having radioactive phosphorus. The purpose behind this is that sulfur is present only in protein. Just a second. So sulfur is present in protein, not in DNA, whereas phosphorus is present in DNA, not in protein. So the organism, the virus, the T2phage virus which will grow in this medium will have protein, and that protein will have radioactive sulfur. One more thing you should know, that there are only two amino acids which are having sulfur in their structure. That is cysteine and the other one is methionine. These are the two amino acids having sulfur in their structure. If the protein is there having the amino acid cysteine and methionine, that protein will going to have this radioactive sulfur in the structure. And here in this case, if you will grow T2phage virus in that medium having radioactive phosphorus, that if it will divide, the virus will divide, then the virus will be having DNA and that DNA will be having radioactive phosphorus. Okay, before I go to the next point, let's discuss about the structure of virus first. If you will observe the structure of this T2phage, you will see that this virus is having only two components in their body. The outer part, capsid, which is made up of protein, the genetic material, which is DNA. As you see, they are having some end plate here. This end plate is having a pore in it. Fine. Through this pore, when they will infect the bacteria, suppose this is the bacteria, this is how this virus will infect the bacteria by releasing its genetic material into them through this end plate. So you have to remember this. Now what is done in the experiment, they have introduced the T2 phage virus which was having radioactive sulfur. Radioactive sulfur into bacteria. Fine. So साइंटिस्ट ने क्या किया, उन्होंने जो ये रेडियोएक्टिव वाले T2 फेज वायरस थे उनको बैक्टीरिया वाले मीडियम में ऐड किया. सो ऑब्वियसली ये जो वायरस है वो बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट करेंगे. बट साइंटिस्ट को उस समय ये आइडिया बिल्कुल नहीं था कि जो पार्ट वायरस में से बैक्टीरिया में एंटर हो रहा है वो प्रोटीन है या डीएनए. For that they have done this experiment, but they were having this knowledge that they put their genetic material into the bacteria. तभी जैसे ही उनका जेनेटिक मटेरियल वायरस बैक्टीरिया के अंदर आता है, वायरस का जेनेटिक मटेरियल, आफ्टर सम टाइम इनकी बॉडी में बहुत सारे वायरस बनते हैं एंड वो वायरस बैक्टीरिया को ब्रेक करके बाहर आते हैं. सो ऑब्वियसली जो चीज़ बैक्टीरिया जो वायरस से बैक्टीरिया में आ रहा है वो वायरस का जेनेटिक मटेरियल है, बट वो प्रोटीन है या डीएनए वो साइंटिस्ट को नहीं पता था. तो उन्होंने इस एक्सपेरिमेंट के थ्रू वो जानने की कोशिश की कि ये जेनेटिक मटेरियल डीएनए है या प्रोटीन है. तो सबसे पहले उन्होंने जो रेडियोएक्टिव सल्फर पे ग्रो हुए वायरस थे उनको उस मीडियम में डाला जिसमें इकोलाई बैक्टीरिया था. सो वो सपोज ये टेस्ट ट्यूब है और टेस्ट ट्यूब के अंदर इन्होंने बैक्टीरिया डाला हुआ है और वायरस भी डाला हुआ है और दिस इज द मीडियम. ओके, देयर शुड बी सम कल्चर मीडियम फॉर ग्रोथ एंड डिवीजन एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ दीज इकोलाई बैक्टीरिया. सो व्हाट हैपेंड, जब इस टेस्ट ट्यूब को आफ्टर सम टाइम इतना वक्त देना है हमको उस कल्चर को जितने में जो वायरस है वो बैक्टीरिया को इन्फेक्ट करके अपना जेनेटिक मटेरियल उनके अंदर इंजेक्ट कर दे. आफ्टर सम टाइम वी हैव टू सेंट्रीफ्यूज दिस टेस्ट ट्यूब as the bacteria is heavy, as it is having the genetic material as well as the genetic material of virus too. This bacteria after centrifugation will settle down at the bottom as the virus is now empty. So they will be suspended in this supernatant content of the टेस्ट ट्यूब. क्योंकि अब वो ब्लैंक हो चुके हैं, उनका जेनेटिक मटेरियल बैक्टीरिया में आ चुका है, तो वो लाइट हो जाएंगे और वो मीडियम में ऊपर की तरफ रह जाएंगे ड्यूरिंग द सेंट्रिफिकेशन. क्योंकि आपको पता है जो बैक्टीरिया से जो कनेक्शन है वायरस का वो लूज कनेक्शन होता है. तो जैसे ही सेंट्रीफ्यूज करेंगे वो बैक्टीरिया से अलग हो जाएगा और वो मीडियम में इस तरीके से टेस्ट ट्यूब में एक्यूमुलेट हो जाएगा. सो आफ्टर द एनालिसिस, जब इस टेस्ट ट्यूब का एनालिसिस हुआ, सो इन दैट एनालिसिस दे हैव सीन द ट्रेसेस ऑफ radioactive sulfur in the supernatant, not at the bottom. बॉटम में जो बैक्टीरिया था वहां पे उनको ट्रेसेस S35 के ट्रेसेस वहां पे नहीं मिले, रेडियोएक्टिव सल्फर के ट्रेसेस उनको सुपरनेटेंट में मिला जहां पे वायरस था. सो दे अंडरस्टूड दैट दिस प्रोटीन इज नॉट गोइंग इनसाइड द बैक्टीरिया. Then they have simultaneously they have done the other other experiment in which they have taken this bacteriophage which has grown in the radioactive phosphorus. Means this phage DNA will be having this radioactive sulfur. They will grow into the medium. They will be injected in the medium where again in a test tube where E. coli bacteria is there. Then we will leave that a culture for some time. Then again we will centrifuge it. When we will centrifuge, again as the bacteria is heavy, it will settle down here in the bottom of the test tube, and the virus will be again present here in the supernatant. You will see after the testing of this test tube, they have noticed the traces of radioactive phosphorus in the bottom of the test tube where the bacteria was present. From this experiment, they have concluded that the content, the component which is coming from the virus into the bacteria is nothing but the DNA, and the DNA is the genetic material. From this experiment only, it was the final experiment. Remember this. DNA is, it was them, Hershey and Chase, who has proved that DNA is the genetic material. Okay, so experiment was done by Hershey and Chase. They have taken two organisms, bacteriophage and E. coli bacteria. Bacteriophage is a virus. They have cultured these T2 phage, these virus into two different medium. The medium, first medium was having radioactive sulfur. Sulfur is a component of protein, not the component of DNA. And radioactive phosphorus, which is a component of DNA, not the sulfur. So these were the two medium in which these two T2 phage virus were grown. For your knowledge, remember this. This is for need. This is for need. And obviously the name. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन आते हैं इस चैप्टर के, मैं ऑलरेडी आपको इंट्रोडक्शन में बोल चुकी हूँ. सो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दो ही अमीनो एसिड होते हैं जिसमें सल्फर होता है, दैट इज सिस्टीन एंड मेथियोनिन. सो दे विल बी प्रेजेंट इन द प्रोटीन and that protein will be radioactive then. If you will observe that time the scientists were knowing that the genetic material comes from virus to the bacteria's body. That is why they are able to produce new virus, and these new virus will break up the wall of bacteria and they will be free. Then they know that this is the genetic material, but they were not having the idea that DNA or it is protein. So for that they have done an experiment. The first experiment, they have taken the bacteriophage, T2 phage, which were grown in sulfur, radioactive sulfur medium, and they have infected the bacterias. They have introduced these phage virus into the medium containing E. coli bacteria. So they have left it for some time, the time which is required for infection. Then they have centrifuged the test tube, and they have seen that as the bacteria are heavy, they will settle down in bottom, and the virus were there in the supernatant. Then they have gone through the traces of sulfur, radioactive sulfur, and they analyzed it that radioactive sulfur is not present in the bacteria. It is present in the supernatant. जो ऊपर वाला part था, light part था, वहाँ पे traces थे. It means what? Sulfur is not going. Sulfur is not going inside the body means protein is not going inside the body of bacteria. Second experiment in which they have found the traces of phosphorus traces of phosphorus in the bottom, means in the bacteria. So it was concluded, that was the final result, that the bacteria is having radioactive phosphorus, means bacteria is having the DNA of the virus. And this practical has showed, concluded, and that was the final statement given by Hershey and Chase, that DNA is the genetic material, and that day it was a big achievement in this field when we all came to know that DNA is our genetic material. So with this, I have done with today's video. So keep learning, take care, be safe, and goodbye.